morning. Thanks for being here. Alright. In the middle of a black-white draft, Zendikar Rising. 2 wins, 0 losses so far. Take a look at the deck, remind ourselves where we're at. Double Celebrant, double Blight Priest, Maul of the Skyclaves. Couple party payoffs. Attendant Healer. Looks like not a super strong black-white deck, but 2 wins so far. Let's see, Resolute Strike. Seems like our removal is pretty light. So we're relying on these combat tricks for removal. Hoping to just go over the top with Maul of the Skyclaves and Core Celebrant plus Marauding Blight Priest. 17 creature deck, so it's a high creature count deck. Lands. Alright. That's pretty light on the land side. With only 4 tapped lands, so these are almost always going to be tapped lands. At least one of these. Alright, well, let's get into a game or two. Join up the queue. I've definitely been finding that in this format, I'm a lot happier if I'm in black-white or blue-black. But typically it's for the removal options, of which our deck has little to none. Which is interesting. Okay, well, we've got 2-drop into either Maul, or 3-drop into either Maul or the 4-drop. Interestingly, the healer doesn't do a lot with this hand. This is not a cleric, so we cannot give it lifelink. We have 6 potential 2-drops, 7 potential 2-drops to draw. On turn 1, we're like 20% to draw a 2-drop on turn 1. And then we have other 3-drops as well. I'm going to keep this hand. Being on the play. I think being on the draw, there's a pretty good argument to mulligan. This is kind of just a 2/3 menace for 3, essentially. Definitely playing out the white spell land just in case we drew one of our white. We have 4 white 2-drops. That's a bummer. We need to start drawing spells soon. So far we've only drawn lands. Not a big fan of only drawing lands in Magic the Gathering. Alright, pretty happy to use our combat trick to kill the Blight Priest here. That's another land. Okay. We're on turn 6. That's currently 6 land draws. Started this game with 2 lands in our hand. We have 6 lands on the battlefield and 2 lands in our hand. Not a good spot to be in. Okay, we are not attacking because we don't have the resources to trade off creatures. So we are on the defense. But we have 2 2/3s, which looks pretty good against a board of nothing but 2/2s essentially. If they want to start throwing away their creatures for intended healer triggers, that's okay. We have, I think, 2 flyers in the deck, which would be very nice to draw. Now 3 flyers in the deck. One of those would be my preferred draws. I would also take some string of draws, including Marauding Blight Priests and Core Celebrants and Blood Beckonings. I'd be alright with that. We definitely have spells in our deck that would be nice to draw. Okay, that's a spell. A 2-drop. This is what I want to draw on turn 2, which is fine. We'll take a turn 7 2-drop. Okay, things are starting to come together. This is what I like to see. 2 spells in a row. Looking good. Okay, now Pack Beast off the top would give us our squad commander +1/+0 indestructible clause. That would be really nice. Okay, there's a flyer. Looks like our opponent is considering the attack with everything. Give, pump a party member. Oh, that's unfortunate. All right, win con established. Big bird. Not gonna lie, it's a big bird. Rogue doesn't really make a difference. I do think that I saved this. They're gonna play out every land that they have, so if they ever keep a card in their hand, we know that it's a card that we can get with Acquisition Expert. So we're not going to play this just for the life gain triggers, even though they would be good. Essentially, this is 3 damage right here. So if we ever need the exactly 3 damage, we'll play it. And we don't have attacks. It's pretty clear we don't have attacks. Attacking in this game is for the flyers. The only creatures that get to attack. Oh, that's really bad. That is really bad. Felidar Retreat is one of the worst possible things for us to see. Okay, this is a card. McKinney Stampede. Gives everything we control +2/+2. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blockers. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 attackers. So 4 creatures are getting through. That is 12 damage. Plus another 3. Plus another 1. Plus another... Let's see. So we have enough to... 5... We could give... No, we can't play a creature and give... I think that we need them to start putting +1/+1 counters on all their creatures. And maybe start going in for some attacks. And we'll let enough through. Because they're going to gain 2 life, potentially 3 life from their healer, but they gain 1 life every time a land comes into play, if they make a creature. Yeah, they're doing +1/+1 counters. I think that's good for us, but we're going to need to go for an attack soon. Come on, bring everything in, bud. Bring it in. Okay. So the numbers have changed. We've got 1 more creature now. So we have 11 creatures, right? No, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 creatures. And they have 3, 6, 9, 10 creatures. So 5 creatures are getting through. That's 5 times 3 damage. That's 15 plus another 1 damage from the healer. Plus I can give 1 other cleric lifelink. So that's 1 more damage. They're gaining 3. I have +2/+2. I think we have Exaxes here. I'm not going to think about it too much. I need to not tap a plains. Oh shit, they can give another cleric lifelink. I think we die. It's okay. It's alright. Felidar Retreat's a hard card to beat. Let's hope they don't see it. That sucks. I don't know that we can hold out much longer is the only problem. Like the only real draw in our deck at this point would be the Stonework Pack Beast. Because Stonework Pack Beast gives all of our creatures +1/+0 at the beginning of combat because of the warrior. Alright. I think we get them down to like 2 here. One. Got them down to 1. Oh, they conceded. They conceded. I don't think they were dead. I need to go back and watch that, but I think that they win that game. I'm not sure. I think that the fact that we attacked on that turn when we didn't have lethal, I think that that puts us in a bad spot, but maybe not. Maybe they saw something that I didn't look at after I had already kind of lost in my mind. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll take it. Take a win, that's for sure. Nice. We got our Cleric, Rogue, Warrior, Wizard in our hand. Yeah, I mean, we only have the 1 white card. We're going to keep this hand. We have 2-drop and a 3-drop and a 3-drop and a Acquisitions Expert. It's definitely a keep. Now it's even better. We'll see what they play here. We'll either play the Rogue. Okay, so we'll play our Blight Priest. Get in for 2. Deal 1. Bada bang, bada boom. That's kind of upsetting. Well, we'll take the flyer. That's pretty easy. Looks like we're in for another grindy black-white versus black-white game. Been seeing a lot of this. I'm not playing out the land yet. We don't have that many expensive cards in our deck, like 5-drops specifically. Oh god, getting the Maul milled is sad. Would love that Maul. I mean, we don't have really any attacks here. The 1/4s are too good at blocking. Man, the warrior would be such an insane draw here. I think we go for the trade here. We're gonna need to draw a spell soon. That's all there is to it. I mean, a good spell. Do you know what I mean? Okay, well, there is our party. Oh no. Yeah, okay, so that's a full party. But that's not the warrior I was talking about. I'm talking about the 4-drop warrior. No, we just do not have attacks here. I'm going to play out my land, because I think that having access to more mana throughout this game is going to be important. We're going to need to double spell in one of these turns pretty soon. There it is. Okay. Alright, we did 6 damage. I'll take it. Alright, and we are not going to play anything else out this turn. Because we do not want to lose this to Mind Drain. And now we attack all. I mean, we had a feeling that was going to happen, of course. Alright, I think you'll likely die now. We don't have any way to get the warrior back again. We do have another McKinley Stampede in the deck. If we draw the Stampede, we've got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 attackers. They're also making a lot of attackers every turn. Okay. We can play this game too, I guess. They've got one more celebrant than us. But we have McKinley Stampedes in our deck, so there's a chance that we could get this done. I'm gonna start playing out creatures. These are pretty absurd board states for sure. Wait, oh, it's indestructible. Oh my god. I just threw away that creature for no reason. That is silly. I wasn't paying attention and I didn't realize that he gave it indestructible with the cleric. Ugh, gross. Gross. And maybe this is bad. I can't believe I threw away my stupid flyer. I may have just thrown away the game. We need our opponent to have a land pocket, like we draw lands. We currently have 8, 9 lands. They have 6. And they were stuck on lands. So, like, it's time for them to start drawing lands. Time for us to start drawing spells. There you go. Land. Yeah, I mean, we definitely threw this game away by blocking. That was a very, very bad play by me. That's unfortunate. I should have looked closer at what was going on the board. Why are they playing it as a 1-1? Okay, there it is. McKindy Stampede. They are at 34. They have a fuck ton of blockers. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Right? 3, 6, plus 7 is 13, 14, 15, 16. We have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Ugh. We have, so 5 creatures get through, that's only 15 damage, plus another 3 damage. 6 damage. 21. Plus another 3 because the Black Bloom Rogue has to be double blocked. But they've got spells. They have spells because they played out the Gloom Hunter as a 1-1. Ugh. I'm not dead next turn. If I need to start jump attacking my healers, I can. These things each deal what? 3 damage? No, they deal 4 damage total. Dead is off consumption, I guess. So that's another... One, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I'm dead. Bummer. Bummer. The fact that they had another Gloom Hunter means that the shape of that game doesn't change a lot. They could have just played out another Gloom Hunter and could have played it even bigger, but man, the fact that I threw away that flying blocker is huge. Just like shortened the game by so many turns. We're about 25% to draw a black source. It's not a great percentage. But I don't really want to mulligan. But I mulliganed. Okay. I guess I pressed the wrong one. No, we're keeping this. Fuck. These tapped lands. Well, we want 4 lands for the Legion Angel on 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I will decline to look at my sideboard. Thank you very much, game. Opponent's having a nice long think over there. Do I want to kill his creature, or do I want to play another creature of my own? Do I want to kill that Legion Angel, or do I want to play another creature of my own? You probably want to kill the Legion Angel. Currently, it's a 5-turn clock. I'm gonna take a turn off. Oh, what's this little attack? Subtle strike? Yeah, I mean, we're not blocking. Sharks. Alright, well, let's see what's going on over there. Mimic. Seagate Restoration. Into the Royal Chilling Trap. So Mimic enters the battlefield with a copy of a creature you control. You currently have a Stalker and a Charix. So I could take a land. Wow, nice rares, bud. Guess I just take the Inscription. They've got enough, like, bullshit to do in the meantime that they could wait to cast this Inscription for a lot. Does seem like it was a relative, like, bluff attack. I guess they had the Chilling Trap, so they could Chilling Trap, but it was a good bluff. I guess they could pump once as well, so they could pay 4 mana to pump it and just trade straight up. Ooh, that is not the correct choice to make with your clone. They basically, I was almost considering getting rid of their clone. Sorry, bud. That's a tough mistake to learn. Definitely a hard one to learn. Let's see. I guess let's just attack in the air. See what they want to do. If they feel like they need to save 4 damage, then yeah. Okay, and then yeah, what we'll do is just Sky Dancer next turn, and they've, you know, they're almost forced into bouncing one of our, yeah. Yep, I agree with this play. I was hoping that they would tap out for, or like, you know, tap low for something else and have to just use the into the royal not kicked. But having the flash threat, really nice here. Okay, so we've got Rogue Warrior. Okay, so we don't have much going on for our squad commander. We don't have any real reasons to play that. So we'll get in for 2. Play our Legion Angel. We'll decline to look at our sideboard again. Okay, thank you, game. We know what's going on over there. Oof, that's not a very effective way to deal with a... Okay, what do we do here? So we get in for 2. And this squad commander will make 3 bodies. They have just a draw spell in hand. I think that that's good enough. Whereas this healer only makes 1. This is 3. They're at 4. I think that we figured out the turn. Okay, I think that's a win here. Yeah, it should be. Go ahead and attack. Not really worried about any blocks here. Yeah, we can just do this. Very nice. All right, kind of an interesting path to victory for a black-white deck. A little unorthodox. Felt a little bit more like a black-red deck or a red-white deck. It's aggro is what I was trying to get at there. Our opponent was playing pretty slow. They had a relatively slow draw. 2-3 into 0-14 or whatever the hell Cherik says. 0-10, 0-7, I don't know, 0-13. 0-14, 0-15. Okay, 4-1 currently. Still kind of wading through the Plat 4 division here. Would like to make it into Mythic. I don't think that that's happening today. Maybe next weekend. If we play well. Okay, I mean, this hand has 2 combos in it. It's got Core Celebrant plus Marauding Blight Priest, which is a great combo. And it has Maul of the Skyclaves plus Creature. We're gonna keep. Squad Commander is a nice one. Ooh. Blue-black Null Priest of Oblivion. Nice. Gonna get in for some damage. Counterspell? Flash creature. Probably the 2-1. Nothing. Interesting. Yeah, can't block. Now, I do think that we block the Infiltrator. Yeah. We'll trade here. If they have a Subtle Strike, they have a Subtle Strike. That's fine. Okay, that's bad for me. blocking first here. To, you know, play around into the royal. Yeah. Man, if I have one more land here. One more land or a 2-drop cleric, we'd be in business. As it stands, we're kind of dead. If we don't gain life, they attack us for 6, 7. If we do gain life, they attack us for 7. This costs 3 to activate. Man, a cheap cleric would be nice here. I've got 3 other of these in my deck, plus a pack beast. Their draw was pretty insane. Evasive creature into evasive creature plus removal. If I healer, I have 2 mana left. Like a healer, gain 2, we die. Maul the Skyclaves. Put up a flying blocker. They have 2. I think that's our only line. And I do think that I need to also Blood Beckoning this turn. Back the Celebrant. I was dead to any rogue there. The funny thing is, like, I don't know. The deck didn't look that strong, but like a lot of 3-drop rogues. I don't think the rogue deck wants to play all those 3-drop rogues. But we had a pretty slow draw as well, and well, obviously they won. We were very close to turning the corner, though. We start drawing a lot, or we start gaining a lot of life with the healer plus the celebrant. How about Flying Menace First Strike? Those sound like a good combination of abilities to me. Give me a 2-drop. Hey, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Sometimes you ask for it and you get it. We'll just get in for 4. Next turn we can play a tapped Stampede plus a 3-drop, or just, I think we'll just actually play out a land and just have an untapped mana. We'll save the Stampede. Costs 4 to equip. That's fine. We've got our other combo here. Next turn we can 2-drop plus 3-drop and then equip. Oh, that's an aggressive Feed the Swarm. We're not going to be trading either of these creatures off. So we're taking 5 this turn if they swing out. But we have lifelink in the air if we keep both of our creatures. So we'll be gaining 4 next turn, is the plan. Obviously taking 5 hurts. And it certainly seems like they have something here. My guess is another Into the Royal. We'll leave our Blight Priest back. Okay. Well, we got turn 2 clock here if they don't have anything. Living Tempest. Okay, sure. Not what I expected. Three, 6, 8. That's a bummer. Let's get an attended healer here, huh? That would be nice. Let's see, what could it be? What could it be? Could be Chilling Trap. Could be Subtle Strike. Could be into the Royal. I feel like Subtle Strike and Into the Royal are the most likely here. We're taking 4. If we block here, this becomes a 4-4, this becomes a 2-5. That's fine with me. Wow, they're just trying to get in for damage? That doesn't seem right. This is not what I wanted to draw. Really hoping for a creature here. If I Stampede, this is a 5/6. It's a forced block. They still have lethal on the way back. Creature, please. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. When your deck cooperates with you, 10 out of 10. Nice. Whew. Very nice. Got there. Alright. One more bubble to Plat 3. Can we do it? I've been enjoying this deck, so, you know, a couple more wins with this deck would be nice. Should get us there. Okay, so triple plains hand, double 4-drop. Our only 3-drop is a Sky Dancer. I don't think we can keep this hand. On the play makes it a little bit more tempting, but if your first play is 4-drop in this format, I have almost always found that to be not good enough. Oh man. And now we have a triple swamp for spell round hand. I'm keeping this. And I'm putting a swamp back. This may be the way that I lose. And I accept that fate. 1 plains makes this hand pretty good. 2 plains makes this hand kind of nuts. So, we're going to play towards that. I have more plains in my deck than any other card. That's not a plains. The opposite of a plains, that's a black spell. That's a plains. Let's get this party started. Come on. Looks like we're playing against mono green. Maybe they're missing colors as well. Hey, I can be hopeful. Oh, there's the plains. Okay. Wizard, I like drawing cards. Thank you. All right, second plains, second 3-drop. This is looking good. This is looking quite good. And we don't block for the rest of the game. We just sit here, play creatures, drain them out. That's our plan. We go boom, boom, boom. Play creatures, drain them. Play creatures, drain them. Play creatures, drain them. It's like they got maybe a fight spell here. And like, if you look at this hand, I mean, take this rare and put it over here. You look at the hand that I have here. This is pretty nuts, right? Like, that's why this black-white deck is so good. You have Core Celebrant plus Marauding Blight Priest. That's a combo in and itself. Attended Healer. Every time you play a creature, you gain a life. You make a cat, you gain a life. You drain one, you drain one. Like, you don't have to attack anymore once you assemble these cards. And that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna gain life, drain, gain life, drain, gain life, drain. We don't have to attack. When it's right to attack, we will. I'm willing to even just throw away a creature to save 4 damage. Just one. Let's see what their plan is. We're gonna be making a cat every turn. Okay, alright. That's a good attacker. Okay. Well, we're gonna get maybe a card out of their hand here, but yeah, we're going for the triple block on the cleric here. This is guaranteed draining them 3 life. Okay, never mind. It's not guaranteed draining anything because the life linkers aren't going to deal any damage. That's unfortunate. That's definitely unfortunate. Now we start letting blocks through, or just start letting attackers through, unless we have very good blocks. But the snare caster doesn't make our Sky Dancer very good. Interesting. Okay. So let's see. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm happy with that. We're losing all of these creatures, but really we're trading a Sky Dancer and a Blade Master for the Cleric. Okay, we don't have attacks. We need, you know, if we make some more creatures here, ooh, that's a good one. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Looking good here. I mean, if anything, I've got... Ooh. Alright, 6/6 Flying Vigilance. Nice. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3 damage. This attacks. Deals... I guess I just go for the guaranteed damage, right? They have any way to gain life on board? Because this enters the battlefield, drains 1. Create a cat, drain 1. That doesn't quite do the trick. I still think it's the correct play. I don't think we attacked yet.
Oops.
Okay, they have 1, 2, we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attackers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blockers. We don't have an attack. We can't give anything lifelink. We end the turn. Opponent's at 1. No blocks.
GG! Nice. That wasn't a full party. That was 3 out of 4, but I mean, that's every creature we play drains for 2. So that's nice. Alright, plat 3.
Nice.
Now we can drop back down to plat 4 if I do not play well. So gotta play well. Finish out this league strong. 1 more win to go. This is gonna be, if I do get 7 wins with this deck, it will definitely be like the deck with the least amount of removal that I've gotten 7 wins with. Okay, this looks like a 1-land hand, but with Pollock Predation and Stampede, it's actually a 2-land hand. And we'll lead with Predation into Plains. And if we don't draw another lands, we will play Healer plus Stampede. Or next turn. If we draw a land, that's what we call a naked duelist. A duelist for no value. Okay, a little bit of value. Let's start gaining some life, yeah? Alright, we're playing up the Stampede. We actively want to draw like our expensive cards at this point. That includes Blood Beckoning. is this? 3 untapped mana. Let's just get it. Okay. That's what I was thinking. This crappy counter spell. That was a crappy counter spell. We have 5 cards in graveyard, so that's good to know. Oof. That was brutal. That's okay. We don't have any more cards to discard. Okay, we're gonna play out our lands, just play around more discard spells. Alright, we need to stop drawing lands. Let's come to that point in the game again. Surprise, surprise. That's a land. Hopefully all they have in their hand is those counter spells. Although at this point that counter spell does a good job, right? It's just a straight up counter spell. Okay, that's another land. Well, sometimes you lose Magic the Gathering games this way, and that's okay. How dead are we? Pretty dead. Alright, GG. Bummer. Guess we can drop down to plat 4 again. Oh no, we're still in 3. Okay. Alright, they've got faith in us. Oh, that was our 3rd loss. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, well, let's take a look at this deck. Anything we learned from it? These rares are good. Squad Commander is a good rare. Tended Healer is a good uncommon. Very good combo with Core Celebrant. This is all stuff we know. Maul the Skyclaves is a good rare. All in all, we didn't have too many land problems. Yeah, I would say the worst part of this deck was definitely the interaction. We had 1 Allied Assault and 2 Resolute Strikes. And that's like all of the interaction that we had access to in the deck. And a block of Predation, but yeah. I was pretty happy with how the deck performed in general. modal double face cards. Double face lands are pretty good. I think that playing them as tap lands, like planning to play them as tap lands, is better in the black-white deck. The decks with kind of a more resilient late game. We had a third core Celebrant in the sideboard. Potentially could have played that over the second Sky Dancer, but I liked having a variety of creature types for our squad commander. And Sky Dancer is a powerful card. I mean, flash flying 2/1, not powerful, but it has versatility. Flyers are good, evasion is good, flash is good. It was our third rogue. Helped our allied assault as well, which is, one of our pieces of interaction. It was an okay deck. I think I was kind of lucky to get 6 wins with it. And I had to play well. Alright, let's jump into another best of 1 draft. Not sure how much the hand smoother helped me. That's another thing to consider. I'm gonna go start some more coffee while the queue fires up.
Alright, I got a little too distracted there. Let's join back in the queue. And be ready this time. I mentioned earlier, but I go into these drafts and I'm kind of always hoping to be in black-white. Also maybe black-blue. I think that those are the most powerful decks in this format, based mainly on their interaction and the power level of the synergies in their decks. The red decks can be pretty good as well. Red-green, red-white, red-black. Red-blue really requires, I think, the good uncommons to be very good. But it can be pretty powerful if it comes together. The blue-red wizard uncommon is really strong. You can do a lot of damage in one turn with that card. And obviously Royal Eruption is a great common. Well, this is a great cleric payoff. Whenever a creature you control dies with +1/+1 counter on it, if it's a cleric, you draw a card. Next best card is probably Feed the Swarm. I want at least one Feed the Swarm in my cleric decks. If I was not taking one of those two cards, it might just be Mind Drain or Stonework Pack Beast. Probably the Pack Beast, actually. I do like one Mind Drain in all of the black decks that I play. But yeah, Tabarex is a great rare 2/2 flying for 3 with nothing but upside. And I think we just follow that up with a very good removal spell in Deadly Alliance. I think Pack Beast and Wizard are really close. Area's Binding is pretty good. Yeah, but Deadly Alliance, pretty easy choice, I think. So out of this pack, I do like Sure-Footed Infiltrator a decent amount. I think it's better in the straight-up blue-black Rogues deck, like when you're going all in on Rogues. Gloom Hunter is fine in the black-white Clerics / Lifelink deck. Same goes with either of these. This Adept is more of a enabler for party in white, and then the Tazim Raptor gets better once you have some spell lands. I do think I'm just going to take the 2-drop flyer. Like I mentioned earlier, I do want to be in black-white. It's definitely definitely one of the decks that I am most excited to be in. I think I'm going to take the Divination here. Up for debate is the Colossus. Currently, I don't have a great party synergy coming together. I mean, Deadly Alliance is a party card, Tabarex is a cleric, but a lot of the creatures in black are clerics. And rogues, I don't know, it's close. Going out into a different color, I think for field research is probably okay. Alternatively, I could take a Smite the Monstrous or a Silencer. We'll take the Field Research. Okay, so here's an interesting pick. Blue seems to be relatively open, coming from the right. The Duelist I don't really consider a signal, but Bubble Snare is definitely a signal. Johari Disruption, somewhat a signal. Blight Priest is a nice payoff for the Black-White Cleric / Life Gain deck. Just is an all-around, kind of just good card in that deck. Bubble Snare is pretty good removal. I think I'm I'm gonna take the Blight Priest. That may be wrong. That may be wrong there. That may have been a wrong choice. Given that we already had the Field Research. These two blue cards are not super exciting to me. Mind Carver has been okay in the blue-black rogue deck. +3/+1 is a lot, but you really need to enable that +3/+1. Like, I would say you need to have 10 plus cards in your deck that say mill your opponent. Okay, there's the Mind Drain. And this is pick 7. There's 2 blue cards. Rogue. Okay, we're gonna take the Mind Drain. Subtle Strike. Sneak. Once again, blue seems pretty open. Do I want a second Mind Drain? Not really. Do I want a second Mind Drain over the first Subtle Strike? I like Subtle Strike enough. It's a good combat trick / removal spell. Okay, Pack Beast is huge. This card should not be going 9th pick. I'm gonna tell you that right now. This card is much, much stronger than 9th pick. Very strong role player. Geyser Mage. I'm just gonna take the Sentinel here. Another Field Research. Okay. Well, I'm not interested in going into green for this rare. It's a strong rare, but we currently only have... Well, I guess we have a Skyclave Sentinel and a Ghastly Gloom Hunter, but really the only card that combos with the Ravager right now is Subtle Strike. I think I just want the Deadly Alliance. It's an unconditional removal spell that gets better the more creatures we play, and we want to play creatures, so... Well, we want to play party-type creatures, like clerics. We know we're in black, so taking the black card is, I think, just fine there. And there's another green rare that gets passed to me. That's too bad. Ashaya, Soul of the Wild's power and toughness equal to the number of lands you control. Okay, so 5 mana, 5/5. Non-token creatures you control are forests. Okay, so 5 mana, 6/6. Huh. Royal Eruption here. Red did not feel open coming from the right. I do hope that we get rewarded in this pack for black-white. Searchy Shelter is very nice. I'm a big fan of this card. Kick spells. So far we have 2 spell lands. I think that makes the Raptor better at this point than the second Angel Heart Protector. Our party is looking like 4 clerics. That's it. This will be our first rogue. I'm okay with a ravenous rat. If this is just a ravenous rat. I'm going to take the Vigilance creature over the 2-1. The 2-1 is nice, but I like this more in black-red party. I like this more in black-white. And we'll take another Subtle Strike here. I didn't mention this earlier when I took the second Sentinel, but I was considering the Subtle Strike that we already had in our deck as a way to enable this Sentinel to become an attacker. And I will take the second Subtle Strike for that reason. Blood Price, very much will consider putting that in our deck. Do I want a third Skyclave Sentinel? Not particularly. But Mind Carver doesn't do much in our deck. Green is very open from the left. Wow. We're pretty well settled into black-white here. Question is, do I want Nahiri's Binding or Core Celebrant? I think the Celebrant is stronger here. Currently at 12 creatures. Yeah, we do want, there we go, a life gain payoff. This is exactly what we wanted. Scion of the Swarm. Beautiful. We want more life gain payoffs as well. More Blight Priest would be nice. Attendant Healer would obviously be very good. There it is, Attendant Healer. Alright, nice. That's going to be very good in our deck. Lithiform Blight. Not something we're going to play. Do we want an equipment, maybe? I don't think we're playing this Farsight Adept. We don't currently have any reason to play a wizard in our deck. It makes Deadly Alliance a little bit better. Pressure Point, I don't think we were going to play, and Dreadworm, I don't think we're going to play. Although it's nice to have another 5-drop. Interesting. Okay. Alright. We're definitely putting in the Felidar. We got some cuts to make here. Alright, let's check out where we're at. I don't think we want these Sentinels anymore. We need to make a few cuts. We currently have 2 Spell Lands, 2 Mind Drains, 2 Subtle Strike. Smite of the Monstrous. Blood Price. 7 Alliance. Okay, I like cutting a Mind Drain. The Flyers make the equipment a little bit better. These pack beasts aren't doing a lot. They're making our expert better. They're making our Tabarax better. Mo clerics, mo better. I could see cutting a smite. I could see cutting a utility knife. A subtle strike. Mind drain. I think that with the 2 Gloom Hunters as kind of like repeated ways to gain life, plus Attended Healer, plus Core Celebrant, I think that I'm okay getting the Mind Drain out. Well, the Mind Drain's more of a grindy card than really a life gain card. I think I'm gonna take out the Smite. And the Utility Knife. Do I want to play 17 lands? I think so. With only 2 spell lands. Although I do have 2 Raptors, which makes picking up the spell lands a little bit easier. Later in the game. 1 draw spell and Blood Price. Yep, I'm okay with cutting 1 land there.
Bob Ross lands. We're good to go. Let's play some games. Try to climb this ladder. Opponent goes first. 5 lands on the draw. We'll keep. We need to draw spells. As I draw a land. It's okay. It's alright. Okay. Okay. So mana 2/1. Holding up 2 mana. Come on, deck. Looks like blue-white party, potentially, but so far they've only played rogues. So maybe blue-white mill. Wow, relic guys, yeah. Must be party. Okay, nice. That was perfect. So, we're gonna attack. Hopefully they don't have much interaction. Next turn we can play a land, play our Celebrant, and then play Mind Drain. And be looking pretty good, hopefully. Right, and we get our opponent's last 2 cards. It's great. Okay. Now we need some nice draws here.
Let's get some nice draws here. Woo! Alright, that does not help their trap finder. Come on, attended healer. Come on, attended healer. Alright, that's not an attended healer, but that's okay. Alright, they have a decision here, it looks like.
I would love to draw some action next turn.
See, what can we draw? We could draw a Subtle Strike, would be nice. Angel Heart Protector would be fine. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That was rude.
No, that doesn't do anything now. Bummer. One of the worst draws in our deck, hands down. Could be the worst draw, actually.
Next turn,
If they play a party member, they can attack for 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, well, we're attacking with a 6/6. We know that.
just play out a pack beast and pass the turn. Yeah, we don't have any reason to play out this expert. We are currently losing this race. So, that's bad. Alright, that's not what we wanted. We're just dead next turn to Seafloor Stalker activate. Come on. What if we swing all out in the air? They block the 3/3, take 8, go down to 1. I play 2 blockers. I can block the 7/5. They draw land. They can attack me for 5 in the air. 6, 7, 8. They draw a creature. They can attack me for 3 in the air. 6, 7, or 3, 4, 5, 6. I think the swinging out is correct. And it hurts. Wow, they are just not scared. I have 3 cards in my hand. They're just not scared of a pump spell at all, huh? Alright. Wow. Okay. So now I can't chump the angel because I need 2 attackers. So they get in for 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Actually, I think we win. Right? They don't have any way to gain life. I have 3 attackers in the air.
They swing out. We block here, block here. Take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay. They can detain something. Alright, so what do we need here? Like a removal spell, Deadly Alliance, or Feed the Clan? I don't have... Oh, they're attacking with everything. Okay, so this can't attack or block. So I need to not die. I can handle this, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can't handle this. I die. Wow. Nice. Alright, there's nothing I can do. One can't be blocked.
Bummer.
Well, they drew better than we did. Sometimes you lose to that. We drew one more spell that game, we probably win. That's the way Magic goes. This hand looks so boring. But yeah, we're gonna keep. Alright, draw me into something good, please. That's not bad. This Prowling Faladar made these Kazim Raptors look so much better. Sure.
Third Nahiri's Binding.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
Let's hopefully we get 2 cards here. Wow. First things first. Ooh, that was a good discard. Relic Vial plus Blood Beckoning. I don't know about that trade. That might not have been correct. My god, these lands. Currently, I'm trading 1 for 2. I have them on an 8-turn clock. They have me on a 9-turn clock. I definitely attack first if I'm them. We've got a lot of good draws in our deck still. Oh, that's not really one of them. It's okay. It's a spell. They are top decking very well. We are top decking very poor. Come on, deck. Okay, that's something. We have them on a 5-turn clock. They have us on a 4-turn clock. If we attack with the Pack Beast, that makes it a 3-turn clock. I think that we attack here. Land. Land. That has to be a land. Yes. Spell. Yes. Get in there, my flying, life-linking baddie friends. Yes! Woo! Got there. Whew. My name is Betty. I'm so erratic. Okay. I think we play out the Raptor first. Depends on what their deck looks like. Yeah, just ravenous rats here, and that's okay. It's not going to get much better, and I would much rather spend my mana this turn. How many Ghastly Gloom Hunters are in their deck? That scares me.
Alright, this should line up hopefully pretty well. What we want to do here is block, make them spend a combat trick, and hopefully that's their whole turn. And then we get to take out their last 2 cards. Nice. What were the last 2 cards? Swamp Baloth. Okay, that's not good for me. I need a removal spell here. Come on, removal spell. This is ridiculous. They have just invested so much into this Gloom Hunter. Insane. I cannot believe they got there. Gain 1 up to 4. I guess I should have played the healer last turn. That was a mistake. I should have played the healer. That would have given me 1 more turn. If I played the healer last turn, I can attack, go up to 6. I mean, they're gonna attack next turn. GG. Another creature would have also saved me there, you know, a non-land off the top. I mean, that's asking a lot for one of my decks, but every once in a while I draw a non-land. Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 lands. Oh, 6 lands. 2 cards in hand. It adds up. Every once in a while I draw a non-land. Alright, we're at 2 losses with this deck. That's not a good spot. Gotta rattle them off here. I like this deck. I think it can do it. But yeah, I've got to draw better. Yeah, I mean, we're doing this.
Our fears faded with the twilight.
Oof. That is tempting. No blocks, huh? All right. We may lose some value on this Mind Drain. If they have a double spell next turn, if they have land, spell, we're only getting one card with the Mind Drain. But man, it feels right saving it here. Blue-red is typically a tricky kind of deck. If we can get them to spend like their instant speed spells. Get them to spend their instant speed spell. Damn! See, that's a bummer. The double spell turn is a real bummer. Alright, we do get their last card though. Yeah. Interesting. We can cast the expert and hold up Deadly Alliance. I do think that we attack. All right, and I like where we're at here. Interesting. Attack there seemed okay. If they take 5, they go down to 2, obviously. But they can double block. My Dreadborn doesn't untap. And then I don't have a block. This is dealing 2. Bummer. I'm glad now that I didn't attack with my Dreadworm that turn. Nice top decks, buddy! Alright. One good turn deserves another, I suppose. Lands. Lands, lands, lands. No blocks. Wow. Top deck champion over here. Let's see. If we have a way to gain one more life, do they die?
We go down to 2. We go up to 6.
They go down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They go down to 1.
Oh my goodness.
If we just Mind Drain this turn, they discard the Royal Eruption. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 blockers. Now we have 3 blockers. I need more time to think. All right. Okay. Are we attacking? We're at 6. They can chump the 5/4. Attack back for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 2 blockers. We can block 6. Take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think we attack with the Dreadworm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus land is 6. Land kills us. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't attack with the Scion either, right?
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm dead if I attack with the Siren. Or the Scion. Good lord. This person. Wow. They just never drew more than their 6th land and just drew nothing but spells. They can kill the Scion. Have kill the Scion. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attackers. I have 2, 3 blockers. I'm taking 5. They have to block the Scion, right? If I attack with it? And they have to chump the dread. Oh my god, I just didn't have time. And I didn't play out any of my cards. I think I'm just dead here anyway. I don't think there's a winning line. When you have someone who just draws perfect, I bet you they drew the land off the top to deal me 1 and kill my Scion. And then now they're slow rolling me. What? I think they have to make some bad decisions here for me to win. So I am going to cast my spells. And they need to make some bad decisions. Now they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attackers on the ground. I have 3 blockers. I'm taking a guaranteed 4 damage. Okay, I need to play out a jumper. And I am just dead to Royal Eruption. You only draw the land when you need to, huh? Meanwhile, I'm over here flooding. Bummer. 1 win with that deck does not seem like the right amount. But that deck was much better than that. I think we got pretty unlucky. Pretty unlucky. What time is it? 12? We'll do another draft. Oof. Okay, here we are. Get back in the draft. Had to re-up on gems. Definitely, that was a gem burner, that draft. Too bad. Well, Phylath is very good rare. Definitely a very good rare. There's also a Blight Priest, Gloom Hunter, Thwart the Grave. Like I said, I want to be in the black decks most of the time. Am I crazy to pass Phylath? It's a multicolor card. Rares win games. Here's a mythic rare. Are we doing this? I see white, black, and blue cards here. It's pretty close between Skulker and Shepherd. Okay, Relic Vial. About 9 mana, copy your Shepherd of Heroes. Electromancer is good in the red-black party deck. We don't currently have any colorless or red 2-drops.
Alright, this deck needs removal.
We might be getting out of white.
We'll see.
I think I'm on my first Blight Priest over, or my second Blight Priest over first Gloom Hunter. Actually, I don't know. That's pretty close. That was a tough one. Okay, I feel good about that pick now.
Rewarded. I would say black-white seems open from the right. As 13th pick Blood Priest comes my way.
Well, that's a nice rare. Lifelinker, Flyer, Death Toucher, Rogue. Rogue we don't care about so much. All the rest is A-okay with me. Excuse me.
Aura.
Aura?
Aura?
Okay. Now we need things like Core Celebrants. The 2-drop Kabira Takedown is nice. Each player can cast more than one spell each turn. 2/3 flyer for 2. I think I do want that. Do I want that more than the rebirth? Doesn't do a lot in our deck. It's just a 2/3 flyer. 2/3 flyer for 3 is good. This is also very good. That's a hard pick. I think I'm just gonna take the rare. Wow, the white-black land would be so good, but we're taking the Scion. Ooh, or do we want Feed the Swarm? Maybe Feed the Swarm is better. Oh, this is hard. Maybe we can get the Feed the Swarm to wheel. Or the Scion, the Swarm to wheel. Oh, that was a really hard one. Okay. We'll take the 2-drop, I think. 3 rogues, 8 clerics. Yeah, I guess practice tactics is better. We're just taking the Deadly Alliance here. No need to be fancy. Nahiri is cool. We have 0 warriors in our deck so far. 0 equipment. Wait, I thought I had 2 Blight Priests.
Did I miss a Blight Priest pick?
Ask and ye shall receive. Another Feed the Swarm is huge. Core Cleric 1/1 Flyer. Or Sergi Shelter. Yeah. We'll take the 1/1 Cleric for 1. Something to return with one of our 2-drops. Hunt the Weak is huge. Ooh, this is an interesting pick. Block of Predation or Subtle Strike? I think we take the land spell modal. Here we can take the Subtle Strike. I'm not sure how much of this stuff is going to make the deck. Very interesting. We've got a lot of powerful effects here. We don't have a lot of the synergies. We've got a few. But the farm engine is a curious one. Let's lay out our deck here and take a look. Let the farm in chain. This is the way it looks at the moment. 30 cards, no lands. So, these cards do not affect the board. Well, this card affects the board, I suppose. Let's put our land spell modals over here. Lots of 3 drops.